Hey everyone, welcome back to the studio. In today's video, I am going to be working on week 17 of the year. I'm going to use a variety of stationery, such as these really cool new transfer stickers that you rub on. It's kind of like temporary tattoos you had as a kid, except you're rubbing it onto paper. And I also have some washi tape, the usual pens and fountain pens that I use, and some craft paper, and some metallic pens too. As I collage my decorative houseplants onto my page, I hope you can also join me, grab something that you're working on, maybe it's your own journal or planner or even your sketchbook, and we can work on our projects together at home. So normally I use my traveler's notebook as a planner, but for the last several weeks I have found myself so unproductive, demotivated because of social distancing and being in quarantine that I've decided to use my planner as a journal instead. As an empath, I am very susceptible to the sense of collective anxiety that the entire world is feeling right now with this pandemic. And my weekly spreads were becoming so empty because I've had nowhere to go, no one to see. So I've decided to use the space that I normally put my tasks and my social events on. I've decided to use it as a gratitude log, maybe a few inside jokes here and there, or just a little brief summary of what's going on in my day-to-day life. And by using this as a journal instead of a planner, it's allowed me to become more forgiving to myself during the quarantine, despite all the messaging out there about using this so-called free time to improve myself and start a habit that's going to improve my life or pick up some new skills. And that messaging, I think, can be very motivating for some people, but for me, it just makes me feel bad about myself for not being productive. And so I've decided to tune it out and just give myself some grace. There's only enough space for a few sentences a day, but I think it provides a concise snapshot of what these days were like later on in the future. Hopefully I'll look back on this time and see that there were still moments of light even though the world was so dark. My birthday was on April 20th, and all I wanted to do for my birthday was catch up in my journals. I even did some creative activities just for myself without worrying about trying to capitalize on it or to promote content. It was purely for me, and I loved it. I tried to make my own sketchbook by using bookbinding with Coptic stitching for the very first time. I didn't record it or even take a picture of it, and it was my first attempt, so it didn't turn out that great, but I really enjoyed the process. It was so nice to do something that was just for myself without any pressure to make it look good for the internet. Of course, for my birthday, it was in quarantine, but I was so grateful that I had my little family to spend it with. As an extroverted person, I need to be around others to replenish my energy. I love connecting with others in person. So social distancing has been pretty hard on my mental health, especially on my quarantine birthday, but I know that a lot of people have it worse off than me. It's just my personal experience with being isolated. Whether you're an extrovert or an introvert, social distancing can be really hard on your mental health. My husband, Sam, is an introvert, and even he has been craving social interaction besides from me and our son. Also, for those of you out there who are in quarantine with young children, hang in there. I see you. I feel you. It's rough, but we'll get through this together. Jaden has been teething for the past several weeks, and he's been waking up every single hour of the night because of the pain. We are all very sleep deprived, and that is probably another reason why I feel so down. I hope this doesn't sound like I'm complaining too much, because I am very, very grateful for the opportunity to spend all this quality time with my son, and the fact that Sam gets to work from home is amazing. I did have to close down my shop during this time because I don't want to strain the postal service, and also overseas shipping is pretty much impossible right now. So I have been spending my days just focusing on my son, just trying to be the best mom that I can be in these turbulent times. I hope this video wasn't too melancholy for you guys. I know that a lot of people come to my channel to calm down and to feel a sense of peace, but journaling is also about being real and getting to those, bad feelings and working on our mental health, even if it's not a pretty process. So, I hope you guys have been taking care of your mental health as well as your physical health. We all should be social distancing, but we should also be taking care of our emotional state in these turbulent times as best as we possibly can. So don't let that messaging about being productive with all this free time get to you unless it helps you. If being productive, helps your mental health, if it distracts you, go for it. Since the video topic has been a little sadder than usual, I wanted to end the video on a better note. I just want to express my sincerest gratitude for all of you guys. I absolutely love our little community that we've built, that we have this kind of place to go to talk about stationery, to talk about journaling and artistic habits. I'm just so grateful for you guys. I really hope that you're all doing as well as you possibly can in these crazy times. My heartfelt, most sincerest virtual hugs to every single one of you. And until the next video, I want to wish you a happy journaling and happy planning. I'll see you next time. Bye.